Okay, good. Hello everyone, welcome back, and I got a haircut. Anyway, first thing, just to throw out, I have one new pickup. It's Journey's Collection, which comes with Flower, Flow, and 3 games that were made in, I believe, 2009, I think. It was from an event called 24 Hours or something. Well, basically, they only had one day to make each game or something like that. And so you're getting 3 PSN titles and 3 little bizarre games with it. And just throw it out there for anyone who's interested. Those 3 little bizarre games do not have their own trophies or anything, so they're there purely for the fun of it. So very nice collection. I have not gotten Flow or Flower, and I wanted to give that game company more support, so I bought this, even though I already had Journey. It's a very nice collection. Now, I had mentioned that me and Aaron were doing a co-op Let's Play of Portal 2, and we just finished doing the original story and started on the free DLC campaign, and to further explain, I'm probably going to start putting up a little of this. The thing is, see, we're trying something different here. Basically, we're both recording both perspectives, and Aaron is actually editing it together. So the actual videos will be of Aaron's edits. So swapping points of view in that. So he's editing those together while I do, the normal stuff that I've always been doing. So those will be a slower process because, well, those are on his time. But he got most of the files. Those I did get some of the forced recording all the way put in videos. I just haven't put them up yet, but I'm probably going to put those up soon now. Final Fantasy 9, in case you're curious about progression on that, we are almost to the point where we'll go to the other continent, so we'll get some good good distance into that. Since I'm recording it, it's pretty obvious. Recording this video, it's obvious probably Aaron is not over this weekend to do more recording, so we will not be getting any more progression this weekend over Final Fantasy 9. But as you probably see in the recordings, we're not even up to that point yet. So still got some footage to mash together on that. Mainly I'm trying to focus on, for just me, the Wicca of the August War, which I know I've still been doing for ages and ages, and I really do want to get that finished. I have been focusing a lot on trying to get a lot of blacksmith upgrades. That's the one thing I have to complain a little about the original. That, I mean, it's not a bad game concept, but if you're not willing to put in the time, which I'm willing to put in time. I'm just saying, like, if you're like, get done with it the whole way, it's like, it's not a game you can really rush through so simply, because crafting and that takes a lot of time, farming and everything. So it's not so simple just to go right through with that. So I took like a whole hour and did a whole bunch of upgrades, skill upgrades, and crafted shit and enchanted stuff and broke things down into new materials and that, and just did a whole massive upgrade. And I did some of the bonus dungeon to get some of that out of the way. I didn't get fully done. The monsters are pretty badass. They'll kick your ass. But did a little of the bonus dungeon. And I should be doing some more of that. And I've been also doing the Lufia, the Wounds of War, which, to be honest, compared to Lufia 2, has been disappointing, but, But, I don't know how to describe it. But anyway. It's a very mixed thing. It has a few interesting ideas, but overall, Lufia 2 is a vastly, insanely better game than it. Now, I would like to say I have gotten something for my Nintendo Wii, and it's not a game, but I do got a game I want to show. I got this device, the LAN adapter for the Nintendo Wii, which allows you to directly hook up your cable to your Wii as opposed to using the Wi-Fi. Because originally when I got Final Fantasy, the Echoes of Time, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the Echoes of Time, I got to try it online. The online sucked because the Wi-Fi sucked. But with this, it's actually playable. So, and now that I do Let's Plays, the concept of having a full Let's Play of Crystal Chronicles sounds like an awesome idea to me. So I'm actually looking for people who actually want to do that. And I have left a message on Game FAQs to see interested people. I've already messaged one person who's actually a Let's Player, who's actually in charge of a guild on that game, though their guild has apparently been suffering losses, so that might vary on whether he might be interested or not. I have asked Matt if he was interested, and he might be interested. He has to actually buy the game, though. So overall, it's mixed, but I would really like to do a full player co-op of it. I think that would be a very good experience with 4 people talking and stuff like that. This is probably the only Crystal Chronicle games that has any real chance of being good, because I hate all the other Crystal Chronicle games except for the first one. I love the first one, and I hated the other ones because, like, the co-op mode's like this secondary thing you can't experience the story in that with, but you can do that in Echoes of Time. You can play the story with friends, so it's like, yeah, you actually get the idea. So, I'm gonna try to look for people if you are actually interested too. The only thing, you need a mic to be capable of commentating with it, and well, technically you need to either have a DS and Wii version and have online capability, and preferably don't lag like a horrible. I mean, I'm not gonna be like incredibly picky, but I mean, like, if it's like virtually unplayable to you and you still want to be on inside, it's gotta be somewhat playable, I don't know how the DS's Wi-Fi works any better than the Wii version, but I can tell you the Wii version's Wi-Fi sucked for me. Of course, I know that also has to do with your connection somewhat too. If you got like a really powerful connection, the Wi-Fi can kick gas, but we're not all made out of money, so that'll vary on you. But if you're interested, all I really ask is that you have a mic so you can commentary, and have Skype, because I can record everyone through Skype. I have a program that records everyone in a Skype call. So basically what I would do is just everyone would be on Skype. I'd record it, and I'd record it on my end, and record the video on my end like I would usually do. Now, if you would want to record what you're doing on your end, you're free to do that, or record the commentary yourself too if you wish to maybe do videos, because like the guild leader of the guild for the game actually is a beginning Let's Player. He just started doing Let's Plays this year, so he might actually be interested, is what I'm hoping. But if you want to do it on your end too, you're free to do that. Nothing wrong with that. But now, my next Let's Play that I'm thinking of, I'm really trying to avoid like a huge RPG right now, because I've been doing so many RPGs, and I'm doing a tactics RPG still, and I'm doing Lufia, the Wounds of War right now, and that's also why I'm kind of curious about Echoes of Time. That's not a normal RPG, it's more of an action-oriented RPG, and I did say before that I was probably going to start Dead Rising 2 off the record at some time, and I would have to do a test video to make sure it doesn't get flagged for copyright or anything. But considering I have way back, I did 2 really old crappy reviews with my camera here that you're seeing right now, a long time ago. Those never got copyright, but that might have been because they weren't like a lot of the story scenes and stuff. So I don't know if Capcom usually does a lot of copyright stuff on YouTube or that. I had the trouble with Sega, sadly, and that's made me very cautioned to even consider Sega games when there's actually modern Sega games, by the way. They don't seem to really care about old games very much, but I mean, there's like Wicca Chronicles and this like third-person shooter tactical game that's has like RPG elements that Sega did. I can't remember the title off name, but they're both Sega, and I've been very disencouraged since my Yakuza Dead Souls attempt to do a Let's Play that, and it just kept flagging the video like 5 seconds after it's on YouTube, instantly flagged, just flagged right off the bat, and that really disencouraged me to try more Sega games. But I don't know if Capcom does that, but I'll probably do my usual little test thing to ensure that hopefully won't be a problem. And something I've been considering since, I mean, this is getting kind of annoying with credits. Multiple of my Let's Plays credits videos have gone flagged. I mean, like, not like would have whipped off YouTube or anything, but, you know, it's kind of like Kadoka on the PS1, that my video with the credits actually got flagged for copyright for that opera-like song in the credits of that. So, you know, I'm actually considering either muting or getting credits out of the Let's Plays, because that's also getting kind of discouraging now. I'm hopefully going to do one or two more reviews here soon. I know I still got some stuff I need to review here that I've already finished and beaten. I would also like to talk about something I actually got. I like the Harvest Moon series, in case you weren't aware of that, and I saw this in a pawn shop. It was Harvest Moon 2, the Game Boy Color game, which is my favorite of the Game Boy series. Back in my darker days, where I actually ever used emulation back when I was real young and stupid. Again, I like to emphasize that I don't do that stuff anymore, and I've legitimately bought many things that I did that to. But this cartridge is fake. This isn't a real cartridge. And I can tell you why it's not a real cartridge. Well, if I can get one here. Come on. There's a bazillion Game Boy games in here, and yeah, this is a deal. Okay, so this is a legitimate Game Boy Color game. Now the first thing, oh, that's a funny choice to get, Blaine's Journey. Now, if you look at the label, you might notice, you probably can't read it, but you can probably notice the text in the gray spot is incredibly bold. You can probably barely see it on there, but I can see in my camera view that you can see the bold on it. The sticker is also slightly smaller. The indentions, the patterns on the top of the cartridge, they look slightly off and different to the normal one, but the biggest giveaways are on the back. Well, you notice on the back there's like two squeech lines there, and then it says the Made in Japan patented. Well, those two squeech lines are really indented on this, and there's a hole where it says Made in Japan patented, and it can't save, and the arrow thing on the front is completely different. So this cartridge is actually fake, and you might be like, well, it could be just a different cartridge. I took every Game Boy Color game, and you want to know what first flagged the idea that it might be fake is that I can't save. Now, it's no surprise to see batteries dying in a lot of older games these days. A lot of Game Boy Color games and Super Nintendo games the last year or two have been finally reaching the limits in their battery life, and it's been a common thing to hear batteries dying. But a lot of illegal cartridges and that usually don't have working saves and that, or usually need other means to do that. This cartridge is fake. It's sadly something I'll have to return and I'll probably argue with the pawn shop about, because well, they're probably not very knowledgeable, stuff like that. I'm very disappointed that happened, but can't do much about that. Now, like I said, I'm not 100% sure whether I'll be doing Dead Rising 2 off the record, so there might be other choices. I might do an RPG. I'm still going to wait a while on the last story, but I do really want to do a Let's Play that. It's a gorgeous game. I can't wait to actually do that. It always feels like I have so much, but it's so hard to choose at times, you know? Especially considering they're all RPGs. Well, not all, but the sucky thing is, like, here, these are my original Xbox titles, which I have no means of recording them, unless they're compatible on the 360, which a lot of them aren't. And my PS2 stuff here, which is, well, lower than the camera, it's 3 more shelves down. There's a lot of PS2 games I'd love to play, but my PS2 being funky as it is right now, I can't really do that at the moment. I'd love to finish Persona 3. Let's see, what is that one game I'd love to play? There was one game when I started Let's Playing that I actually wanted to here it is. This game, RAD, Robot Alchemy Dive. This game was released in America by Enix, of all people, strangely. It's a giant robot mech simulator. It's awesome. It's by the people who made Earth Defense Force, so it's bound to be hilarious and shit. And what's sad is it's a blue disc, which is harder for PS2s to read if they're dirty and shit. And that really disappoints me. It's really sucky. I have an original PS2 in that. But I don't think there's really much else. If you got any questions or anything, and definitely if you're interested in doing joining the Echoes of Time group with that, feel free to send me a message on this channel or my Let's Play channel. I'd be very interested to sign anyone up, really. I mean, I'm not being picky, you know. If you're a nice person, you love Final Fantasy or RPGs and stuff, I don't see the problem. I mean, I would prefer not people just constantly assholes or anything, but we're just all trying to have fun, right? But, yeah. If you want to recommend anything, have any questions or anything, feel free to leave a comment, and I hope I'll see you next time.